But today we're going to be doing it all fresh. Damn, man, Satisfactory. This fucking game has such a special place in my heart, chat. Alright, so first things first. Couple of things. I already see we have a power slug nearby. Oh my god. Chat, it's been so long since I've started fresh. I feel so slow. Without the Blade Runners.
Collected. If consumed before authorized is compatible with the human digestive system by
Hey,
Fixit,
Tess, thanks for the tier 1 sub.
responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential
Really appreciate
resource
it.
for later use.
I'm trying to get to this fucking slug up here. I know it's so much easier if I just, like, built up to it. But I'm being hella stubborn right now. Alright, whatever. Let's find a place to live. Alright, so we got our nuts. We got our berries.
Potential edible collected. Eating it and surviving does not count as a valid field test and does not generate enough data for Fixit to make an informed decision.
I can tell you right now as an
Store
informed
this
decision,
potential resource for later use.
this shit tastes delicious and it does magical things to me. Is this just a node? Is this actually a node? Wait, actually, I should do... Oh, what are my buttons? So that's for that. Did I rebind anything? I didn't rebind anything. This was before I even had this mouse. That's how long it's been since I played this. Okay, V is what I'm looking for, right? Let's ping for iron. The first two iron nodes you find are always impure, I think. They're either always impure or always pure. I keep forgetting which one is the case. Oh, there's a local wildlife here. Impure. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and set up this, oh boy. Juke him. Get the fuck out of here, pig. That's what you thought. That's what the fuck. Boy, if you... Oh, I forgot. Oh, you are so lucky I don't have a zapper. Where's my... Is it in my inventory? It's in my inventory. What up, buddy? Where you at? Oh my god. Come back. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something, little bitch. I'm gonna show you something, little bitch. I'm gonna show you something, little bitch. Try that shit with me. You try that shit with me.
Samples of new alien species acquired. Notable features are blunt teeth, suggesting it is herbivorous, and a thickly plated skull and spine, suggesting it is proficient at inflicting and receiving blunt force trauma.
Well, I'm telling you one
Preserve
thing.
the remains for later study.
That motherfucker did not resist my blunt force trauma because he died hard as fuck. Okay, so let's build that hub. I think we should build the hub like this way, right? Because this is pointed towards all the bullshit. We don't have the means to make a foundation, so let's just kind of go ahead and build the hub. Alrighty, now we get the foundations going. I didn't realize they started you with resources. Is that normal? Did they start doing that? Did they just start like just randomly starting you with resources? Or is it because they picked the level 1 area? Wait, I forgot. I don't have to hold space anymore, right? I can just press it? Oh man. Accessibility options. Now I can take a sip. Alrighty, so we still need to go find concrete. Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have placed these miners down. Do we have a Mark 1 Oh, we don't have the concrete for it. Can we take that back, actually? Can we, low-key, kind of... Alright, we can't take it back. That is unfortunate. Where is our nearest limestone? Over here? That's not that far, actually. That's not terrible. Miners, always the streamers. Hey, not that kind of miner. Alright, so we should get... I think we're gonna need 20. We should get 20 for now. Bro, are you huffing and puffing? What's good with you? What's up, man? Boy can't just dig? Homeboy just can't dig? Okay, so... now that we have the limestone... we can build these miners. Let's put them on the... oh, wait, we have to build the fucking limestone like a concrete. Oops. Nope, wrong one. This one. This is the one we want. Wait. Oh, it's 3 limestone per concrete. We need to go back and get more concrete. Alright, how many miners does it take to... oh, it's 1 each? Okay, so let's place one of the miners on there. I mean, to be honest... let's kind of... right? There's no reason why we shouldn't place all of them. Dude, so like, one of the freaking things I love so much about Satisfactory is the animation quality. Like, they actually really made all the animations and sound effects in this game satisfactory as fuck. Which is like, you know, hilarious because of the name of the game. But like, look at this, right? I'm gonna place this little baby miner down. Just look at the way it starts up, right? And the noises it makes. Like, that's just so pleasant. It's so adorable, man. I fucking love this game so much. Really makes you forget the fact that you're completely mining this planet of its resources. Alright, let's head back and check up on the other ones. The fuck is that? Oh, it's still Fixmas. Do I have the calendar available?
Congratulations, you have found your first Fixmas gift package, which is, naturally, full of gifts, the basic part necessary for most Fixmas seasonal event activities. Don't forget to check the calendar
Yeah,
to see what you can do
I'm
with these
checking the
gifts.
calendar.
Or do forget, I don't care.
Alright.
Welcome to Fixmas, an
Oh.
official Fix-It seasonal event, brought
Yep.
to you by official Fix-It Fun engineers. Fixmas
You got a little
is based on
slideshow.
a seasonal holiday popular in several cultures and religions, often seen as a winter holiday because no one actually cares about Australasia.
Australasia?
The event is vetted to be 100% pioneer-appropriate fun and is not obligatory. Fixmas enables many new distracting activities focused on building the giant Fixmas tree.
Right.
These activities involve the MAM, the Fixmas calendar, and those abominations falling from the sky. There is more, but I don't care. In the interest of us all, I will tell you that Fixmas has caused stress, lack of focus, general
Really?
despair, and physical injury to many pioneers. It is the worst scoring event ever created by Fixit, and has gotten backlash for its blatant cultural inappropriateness.
A complete
So when you
opposite of how the
inevitably change your
actual
mind and decide to
reception
disable
of this mode.
event, you will have chosen humanity and kittens and puppies. You will have chosen truth and empathy. You will have made me proud.
I always let Ada speak because the shit she says is always fucking funny. I know I could click any number I see, but I kind of want to do them in order, just for like the sake of celebrating. So where's 2? Where's number 2? I'm finding every other number, but I can't find 2. been wanting to try this game for a long time. This is one of my comfort games. I love this game a lot. I definitely recommend it if you can get into these kind of games. Right now I'm doing the Christmas event because I'm late to it.
Humans tend to catch colds during the winter. It would seem that this does not apply to you, but considering your tendencies, Fix-It has seen fit to provide a medicinal inhaler just in case.
Appreciate it. So we got 3. It's supposed to be opened once a day, by the way. Like every day of December.
There is no escaping the Fixmas spirit with this red ornament build gun trinket. It can be equipped at the lockers in the hub.
Oh, an actual trinket for the build gun? That's cute.
This data cartridge enables the second pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked.
Gotcha.
Fix-It thought it was being very clever with the layout of this research tree. About as clever as you.
Oh, thank you, Ada. I'll choose to take that as a compliment. Alright, where's 5? 18. 7's right here. 5.
This data cartridge contains the Fixmas MAM tree setup and will need to be fed into the MAM database to unlock its first 2
I don't even have the
branches.
MAM yet.
If this seems convoluted and or boring, and you wish to quit the event, I will understand.
Nah, you're not getting rid of me that easily. Where's 6? I feel like, oh, right here. Fixmas skins. Okay. Well, for what?
Obviously, these Fixmas decorations do not increase efficiency. In fact, they are a downgrade on every level. They can be found in the customizer.
Okay. So it's like a customizer for the actual machines. And what's this? Oh, alien protein.
Does that one come with a receipt?
Yeah.
This data cartridge enables the third pair of Fixmas Mantry branches to be unlocked. There is a
Another one
chance you
comes
are
out.
doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason.
Yeah, I
There is
do.
also a chance you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish
Nah,
for
a
you
little
to
bit of
know
both.
that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Hey, man, that's a you problem right now, bro. Tickets.
I would have given you something more meaningful.
Then why haven't you? Where's 10? I've been seeing 10 so much. How is it that right now that I need 10, I can't find 10? It's 11. 10. Is that a freaking hat? Oh, I want to wear that right now.
By equipping this new hat at the lockers in the hub, you can finally turn your mental state into a fashion statement.
A coffee machine? We have a coffee machine now? Wait, the faucet. You can actually interact with the stuff in here? Whoa. Okay, so they've added like a bunch of stuff since I've last played. You can interact with the toilet and flush it. Oh, you can actually like get rid of items through the toilet, I guess. Productive Packer Deluxe. Yeah, okay, so that's the same. So the faucet? Okay, so just so it's just you could just interact with the shit. Does it even give you anything? Can I put a cup under there? Okay. This is all really adorable. Okay, so oh, what are these now? Women's Day helmet? Oh, that's dope. I think Neon Fix-It helmet. I think all pioneers in this game by default are female, right? Yeah. That's adorable. What the fuck? They added like a little cutesy hat. That's adorable. I kind of want the headband though. I remember the golden one. Oh my fucking god, the gigantic head. All right, we're gonna do the bandana. Oh, we can customize the build gun. I wish we can get like a closer look at that build gun. Yeah, let's do golden. And then let's make the trinket. Is that a llama? Alpaca. Let's do a little alpaca. And then my primary color, you already know. We gotta make that shit cyan. Does it have a preset? Oh no. Presets are by save, I forgot. Like yeah, it's kind of better. Secondary color? What's secondary color again? That? We can make that pure white. And overall color? We can make this one black. Nice. Now I'm really vibing with the way we look. Let's drop off all the extra stuff we really can't do anything with. Okay. Oh, we gotta check on the miners before I get lost in an advent calendar. If anything, I'll do the. Oh my god, the amount of presents. I'll do the advent calendar off stream, so I'm not taking a bunch of time because I gotta go through all the days. I mean, unless you guys don't mind watching me sit through all the dialogue.
Just get back to work.
I'll get back to work. Just give me a second.
Ho ho, oh whatever.
I just gotta pick up the nearby presents because they're glowing and it's grabbing my eye. I'll tell you one thing. Blade Runners or no, that movement tech always. Yeah, see you later, bud. You're not touching me. I've been playing this game so much, I know the movement tech. Once we get the Blade Runners, I swear to God, we're gonna be flying across the fucking world. Alright, so let's grab all of our iron. What? Okay, and then the concrete should be full by now. Wait, what does it take to make a smelter?
Do we need that?
I need that. Hello. Grab you. Okay, so now that we have the concrete for it, let's pick up 2 of the miners that are on the iron node. And let's get that started. So let's go ahead and boop pop. And then let's put that. Oh, we gotta turn that concrete. I gotta keep reminding myself that I have to actually convert it. Alright, so let's manually convert the concrete here. And we can also start converting the iron. And we're also gonna need to convert the biomass, actually, now that I think about it. We use the biomass, chat, for fuel for our machines. They make the machines go. You can use the leaves that you find or the wood that you find. Okay, let's set the iron to smelt. And then while that's doing, I'm gonna go grab a can of soda from my fridge real quick. Chat, listen closely, listen good. Alright? I'm only gonna do this once. Oh! Wait for it, wait for it. Be honest, who nutted? You can be honest. We're all homies here. I nutted. Oh, it's always so satisfying to hear that. Okay, there's no way I'm gonna sit here and smell all this iron. You got me fucked up. Let's get these big boys down. Alright, so we're gonna aim this one kind of going forward. Like, kind of going forward. I mean, we're gonna, like, replace them once we are done here. Noise, noise, noise. And then what we gotta do is we gotta make a iron rod. So what we do is that we make an iron rod. Yeah, let's do a couple. And then we also get some cables. And what we're gonna do is right about here, we're gonna grab this power line, hook it up to that one, grab it, hook it up to that one, grab this, hook it up to this one. And look at that. So now if I pour this biomass in here, look at that. And that gives power to these two. And this is producing, I think biomass has produced 60. Oh no, these are 10 megawatts. So, okay, so no, so this is producing 20 megawatts. It's currently using 10 out of 20. Amount of this power grid can supply, so yeah, so each one of these miners I believe is using 5 then. Yeah, 5 megawatts. So it's using 10 out of the 20. We can get away with 2 more miners out of this before the electricity is being choked. Oh, we need to funnel this into something. I guess we just leave it as is for now. Let's finish producing the materials so we can finish this tier of building the space elevator. Where did we put the limestone miner? It's right here. Look at that. I came here basically just in time. Yoink. Oh, they're about to stop working. Who the fuck told it they can stop working? Alrighty. So, now that we did that, I can go over here and we can start manually crafting the remaining stuff we need. Let's throw that in there. Let's throw this in here. Is this game actually 3 Rusts in a trench coat? I never really played Rust, so I don't know. It's more factory based than it's more like Factorio. Like, think about 3D Factorio, if anything. Okay. So we need to make way more iron rods. We need to make 26. And okay, that's done. Throw that in. So now we need to just start making more concrete. So let's go ahead and grab more concrete from the miner here. Use it to make a I guess a Mark 1. We can pick up some of this copper while we're here, actually, because we're going to need that for the wires and cabling. I'm going to grab this present since we're waiting anyway. What does Ada have to say about that?
I'm sure this is useful to someone, somewhere.
It's useful to me here right now. Okay, that's enough that we can actually make a miner. So let's go ahead and get that. I actually just realized that we're gonna have to connect this to like a whole different pole over here. Do we have enough copper for it? We're gonna need more materials. I think we might have to just manually. Actually, no, that's not gonna take us that long. go ahead and... Nope, wrong one. Let's go ahead and get these done. Okay, so let's also get some more cables. And then some plates and some rods. Okay, so now we should be able to build another power pole. We're gonna build it right there. And is this close enough to connect to... Okay, it's for sure close enough. So then can we make a Mark 1? We can. Let's go ahead and grab this. Pick up the miner. And then we're gonna put down a Mark 1 right here. We'll just face it that way for now. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna adjust these more once we get foundation down. But like, beginning of the factory, you just kind of leave it as is. Also, we should probably start picking up these leaves. You're gonna need that biomass. Ooh. Alright. Nothing like a little bit of deforestation, you know what I'm saying? Just to make sure that that we thrive here. I don't think, okay, I can't pick up this wood. I actually thought they would make it so that for like the wood that's like more in ground like this, I would have to use a chainsaw, but I guess not, right? Get the berries. Pick up all these. Thank God this game does not use a hunger system. Alright, let's grab yonkies. We got a couple of these lining up actually around us. When does the Fixmas event end? What am I asking like you guys would know that? I gotta look into that so I can do as much of the Fixmas as I can before it goes away. I don't know what cosmetics they have here. Can I not make that? I probably can. Okay. Oh, hit an awkward angle. With the slide jumps. Okay, so let's turn the biomass, or the leaves into biomass. And we throw that back into the furnace. Oh yeah, we have a lot of biomass. Okay, so where are we at? 68. Throw the 100 in there. These are probably full now, so I have to take them out. What does it take to make a smelter? Oh, we can make smelters. Let's see. Can we snap mode left control? Alright. We need to get more copper wire. Oh, is this too close? It's not. This is efficient. Oh, I think it is too close. Rip. Alright. No matter. We do this number. Okay, so how much power do you take? You take 4 megawatts, so we should be okay with you connecting to the grid. Problem is, we need another extension unless we use this line. So we can do... Oh, we need more copper wire. Oh, wire. So we turn this into copper ingots, And then that into wire. And then we can take that wire. And we got more power poles. Yes, yes. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Alright, so... oops. Actually, we can do it from here. So... this line... will be connected to this biomass burner. And then these will be connected to the smelters. We can do that. Again, all this is going to change once we start getting foundation. Oh, and we have to also set it to be iron. Okay, so this total, right? How much is this using total? So that's 5, 10, 15. And then this makes it 22. So what we can do... oh, actually, no. Because these aren't connected, right? So it's actually 15 on the right one. And 8 on the left one. Okay. That works for us. So you throw those in. And then... what does it say? Okay, so there's the burn rate. Yeah, biomass seems to currently have the lowest burn rate, which is why we do it. Alrighty. Okay, so we now are in business. So now these smelters are going to smelt down these ores. And then eventually we get these into a constructor. Ingot's giving me horror flashbacks to Power World grinding. I see why you feel that. Okay, grab this limestone. I'm not going to connect this to a smelter. I don't mind handcrafting the limestone. It's kind of short enough. And we need to get to 200 limestone so we can complete the milestone. God, I cannot wait to get the Blade Runners. I feel so slow without them. Okay, so the concrete. I don't think... is this going to be enough? No, right? Oh, God, no, it's not. We're going to need a lot more concrete. Oh, boy. Alright, no matter. We are making do. Okay, so... yeah, it's like we don't need that much more concrete. But I guess, do we have any raw? We have raw iron. We might as well hand process this raw iron, right? Oh my God, we have 368. Well, we have to wait for the concrete to finish anyway. How was your days, chat? Did y'all have a good one today? Have a good Friday? I'll tell you one thing, today did not feel like a Friday. This week actually felt like it blew by. Fucking exploded, man, this week. Okay, let's go check on the concrete. One of the suns are rising. It's a Mercer sphere up there. I think they made it so Mercer spheres actually have a thing that they do now, right? If I remember correctly. Again, I'm more asking out loud than anything else. Alrighty, Fixmas. I guess since we're waiting, we might as well do more of the calendar, right?
Not worth the effort.
It's not that much effort. They're all essentially within distance. Is that quartz? That is quartz. Would you look at that? We have some quartz right there. Some rose quartz. We might as well start mining this.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Steven Universe reference. All right. Is this a gem planet? Oh, Caterium, this close.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability.
Yep,
Store
Caterium.
this potential resource for later use.
Caterium is really good, chat. Like, you guys are... Caterium is more late game than where we are right now, so we can't really do much with it right now, but let me tell you, Caterium is going to be worth the effort. Hello, Mr. Pig. Don't see me. You see me. Yikes. Thought he was gonna hit me. The fuck? Where you at, boy? Where you at, boy? I can rodeo you. What happened? Where you running? Come find out. Come find out. Motherfucker. I fought way too many of you pigs to be down to you motherfuckers now. You know how many hours of this game I have? It's probably a disgusting amount. I actually don't want to check. I was not joking when I say I played Satisfactory to hell and back. Satisfactory was one of my most played games, or it is one of my most played games, like in my entire life probably. I have played it in multiple different sessions since the game has been released, so that puts into perspective a little bit my experience with this game. Although I will say a lot of the late game stuff of this game I have experienced through my friends, so it's gonna be interesting trying to do all the late game stuff on my own. Excuse me. We have a lot of presents. Holy shit. The funny thing is, we can't even do like the Fixman stuff until we unlock the MAM. And the MAM isn't going to be for like another couple of tiers, isn't it? Actually, no, the MAM is early. I think the MAM is actually fairly early on in the game. Okay, so one more batch of concrete and we'll be there. Actually, let's not turn that in just yet. Oh, we need the plates for constructors. Okay, let's at least do this, right? Just for now. Oh, we need more iron plates. Oh, you know what I just realized is that we don't have mergers. We're gonna need mergers to do a lot of good storage stuff. Okay, you know what? Don't worry, we can do all this. I'm so used to having all these resources already available to me. This is nice. It's fresh. Feels like I'm like rediscovering the game. Okay, let's drop off the extra shit that we don't need, right? Because we don't need... Actually, we can hold on to the biomass. I just said hold on to the biomass. Sort it again. Get rid of the presents. Get rid of the Caterium and the quartz. We can't research those right now. We don't need a medical inhale. Actually, we can just hold that in our hands now. Do we have a hand slot? We do have a hand slot. We just put that there. I'm gonna put the nuts in my other hand slot. Put the berries away. You want to keep your nuts in your hands. That's like the best place for your nuts. Alrighty. And in that way, this can keep going, and that's stored. And then we'll just build another one for this one. And we're gonna need more iron plates. We're just doing this for now. This is gonna be looking way better later. Well, see, what's funny about this game is that, like, you start off with your factories looking like shit, and then you have like that moment in the middle of the game where you kind of like fix it all and it looks nice and neat, and then you have the late game where it becomes spaghettified again. So it's like a weird parabola. I don't know if it's like that for other players, but for me, it's like it definitely gets messy towards the late game. Unless I was playing with my friends, because they would kill me if they saw me letting shit get messy. How is this straight? Whatever. I'm not about to argue. I just want my miners to keep going. Come over here. Thank you. I keep pressing tab to close that menu when I'm pretty sure I just need to press E again. I don't even know what game I gained that habit out of. Have you ever played a game where it's like you have to... That looked like it was like a chicken command there. I'll go. I was like wondering, have you ever played a game where you use tab to close the menu? I probably have, but I can't even think about which game it would be. Pick up this miner. What we gotta do with this portable miner is let's scan for copper and put it there. So what is this node? Okay, so we've got copper nearby. We've got copper for sure. Okay, put that there. Shut that off. Put the nuts back. Grab leaves. Okay. Oh! Look at our little factory going. Okay, how much concrete are we at now? Let's find out. You gonna factory without me? Crazy. Boy, don't even act like you gonna hop on. Motherfucker. I don't want to hear it from you, Panda. Alright, so we're at 66. That's enough. Send it out. Woo!
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now
See you later,
available
pal.
for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building.
If I wasn't
which
eating,
makes
this
it
game would be
easier
up
to
already.
manage movement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for
Yeah,
all
we about to
events
grab
prior to
Lee. Are we about to have a squad
be
again?
reassured that memories of beloved humans and or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Nah. This is an important mission. Field research. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize that they made the map something you have to like gain in a tier. Building efficiency stat. Oh, you don't even know that stat already? We're gonna prioritize MAM. So let's do the MAM stuff. We're about to handcraft a lot of shit. We're gonna handcraft the crap out of this. Chad, if you want a good diet soda that actually tastes like not diet soda, go ahead and go get you some Sam's Club, Diet Sam's Club. No, not Sam's Club, but Sam's Cola. I think it's like a Walmart brand, which is like unfortunate that's Walmart, but I'm not gonna lie to you. Who is your ideal Stardew Valley romance? If you want like your most clean cut, like basic safe romance, I would say Abigail. I love Abigail, but I fully acknowledge that Abigail is like the safe option. I don't think she has that much personality to her. She's just kind of like the girl who isn't afraid to get dirty, which is like such like a played out character arc and stuff. But she eats rocks and plays video games. Yeah, that's like, if you've watched any like coming of age films since the 2000s, you're gonna see that girl type. Like hangs out in the cemetery for some reason. Yeah, again, like this is like a very like modern, not modern, but like the past 2 decades, I feel like that's just been like the female lead who's not like other girls kind of character arc. Let's say it's bad, you know, it's like there because people like it, it works, but you know, it's just kind of, I don't know, she's safe. What is happening with my phone? Who's my ideal one? So when you say ideal, you mean someone in the game, or like someone, like if I was designing a character for the game? Because if I was designing, so ideal. If I was put into the world of Stardew, I would probably 10 out of 10 times go for Abigail or Maru. Is Maru the girl, the smart girl with the glasses? Is that Maru? Maru? Yes. Yeah, it would be either Abigail or Maru. Or if I was really bored. Okay, so this is kind of fucked up, right? But hear me out. If I was like isekai'd into the world of Stardew Valley, and like in my head I was just kind of like, I knew I was isekai'd into the world of Stardew Valley, right? I would, just for the sake of like having something interesting to do, I would go after Haley. Because I would like want to try to see if I can figure her out. Haley is the best one. I mean, if you can get past the abrasive exterior, sure. I mean, there's definitely people who enjoy that kind of character. And I know like she has a good character arc. Like, here's the thing, is this like, do you trust your ability to sit through that kind of character arc knowing that she's gonna be better later, right? Me personally, if I really felt like the person was worth it, yeah, probably. For Haley, in the context of the Stardew Valley world, I would try for it. In real life, no. I think in real life, a girl like Haley, like, would probably tilt me. She would have to be really fucking bad, like a genuine baddie, and like something like pretty freaking redeemable. Because the problem with Haley is that she's almost cartoonishly mean. You know what I mean? Sebastian is probably my IRL pick. Sebastian's not bad. Is Sebastian? Oh no, I'm thinking about Shane. Sebastian's good. Yeah, Sebastian's not bad. Is Shane the alcoholic? He's like the absentee one, right? Who's like always like not there for his. I think, I don't know if he has a kid, but he's always the one that's like distant, right? Sebastian, I haven't even romanced in game yet, but I long. Remind me, Sebastian is the one that lives in the beach, right? Is it Sebastian the one that lives in the beach? Long hair. Sebastian is the one who codes at his desk all day. Codes at his desk all day. I probably know what he looks like, but the emo guy? I probably would recognize the face of the character, but I'm actually now... okay. Full transparency. I spoke to zero. A grand total of 0 of the bachelors in Stardew Valley. In every playthrough I play, I skirt the bachelors like crazy. I never talk to the men. I literally unless the mission specifically requires me to talk to them, I do not talk to the men. So, I probably know what Sebastian looks like. If I saw that character, I'll be like, oh yeah, I've seen that sprite before. But off the top of my head, I wouldn't know that they code. Wow, they're people. I mean, yeah, it's not that I don't like them as, or I don't think that they're people. It's just, I don't know. Just not attracted to any of them. I don't think any of them are attractive to me personally. Closest was Harvey. Harvey was close. Harvey was a close consideration. I think his name is Harvey. Harvey's the medic, right? The nurse. The one that looks like Charles's dad. Chucky? No, Chucky. Yeah, Charles. I think his real name is Charles. Like Charles Finster, Chucky's. What the fuck is his name? His name is Chucky. Chucky is his nickname, right? From Rugrats. I'm not just... The problem is I'm hearing Chucky, and I'm sure that's what the kid's name was, but it's also the name of the fucking doll. So, like, I can't trust myself. He would be so pissed if he heard you say that. Say what? That Harvey was the only one that I considered. Harvey is Chucky's dad! He looks like Chucky's dad from Rugrats. They have the same vibe. You know, the fucking, like, nerdy, like, fucking twinkish ass fucking submissive dude with glasses. His disheveled hair. Always means well. It's not a bad thing. I gotta look this up. What the fuck was the name of that kid? Because I know Tommy's dad was named Stu. Because Stu Pickles is his name. Chucky Rugrats. Chucky Finster. I was right about that. But what was his dad's name? Yep, and he has the he has a sister named Kimi. I remember that movie. Was it Rugrats in Paris? God, that movie was so fucking goated. His okay. His nickname is okay. Real quick. How many of you people right now actually remember what Chucky's dad's nickname was? I wanna see it. Don't look it up. Nope. His nickname was fucking Chaz. So Charles is his father's name. I thought Chucky was. Yeah, Chaz. Chas, by the way, not Chaz. Chas. Chaz Finster was his name. His real name is Charles. Charles Norbert Finster Sr. Oh, I guess his son's name is also Charles, because if he's a senior, then it's Chucky Jr. Or Charles Jr. or Chucky. So I was right that they were both named Charles, or the kid's name was Charles. Yo, I used to go so crazy for Rugrats, man. Yo, okay, can I tell you guys an embarrassing story? My first, and I'm not fucking around, my first nightmare ever that I can at least remember, right? Because like there was probably nightmares before like I was like alive on the planet, you know what I mean? Like my brain was like not receiving information. But like my first nightmare that I can remember was a Rugrats nightmare.
Milestone reached. Supply the
And it wasn't a clean one either. Like it was like it was pretty dark.
To research and develop new technologies.
Dude,
Potential
so like
technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and
God, this is
factory
so dumb.
buildings.
This
These
is
are
so
essential
dumb.
for
I'm gonna let her finish
maximizing your
talking, and I'm gonna tell you the
pioneer
fucking story.
efficiency and alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit.
Oh, the ma'am.
To advance
Let's.
Fixit's mission, all
Do I have to
notable
build the ma'am?
phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
I got you, lady. Where is the ma'am? Do we not research the ma'am? We did, right? Special. Right here. I'm blind. And then the space elevator. Okay, so listen up. Now I'm gonna need no judgment from y'all. When I was a kid, and I'm talking like way young, my first nightmare that I can remember was I was falling asleep, and I was hearing this thumping, this rhythmic thumping, right, as I was falling asleep. Now, as an adult, I have the added context that what I was hearing was my own heartbeat. But when I was a kid, all I knew was that when I laid down and rested my head, I could hear thumping. And it was always coming. Like, I always heard the thumping, and it was always coming. And I was always just like, what the fuck is that thumping? Goddamn, what is that thumping? I never understood it. Or, not to say I never understood it, but I didn't understand it as a kid, that the thumping was my own heartbeat. But I was just like, what is that thumping, right? I still fall asleep. I fall asleep past the thumping. But in my dream, tell me why I ended up having a nightmare that contextualized the thumping of my heartbeat as a giant, colossal size Tommy Pickles just walking around, right? And he had a picnic basket hanging off his arm, right? So it's like a giant Tommy Pickles walking around with a picnic basket. And he would walk around and pluck people's heads off their shoulders like they were flowers in a daisy field. Just boop, in the basket, boop, in the basket, boop, in the basket. And that was my very first nightmare when I was a kid. And that's how my brain contextualized my own heartbeat. So obviously I was a very well-adjusted child. Oh shit. Oh my fucking god. That is dark. Yeah, that was my first nightmare. You believe it? Didn't stop me from watching Rugrats, by the way. Rugrats in Paris is goated. God, I remember being scared after that too. Fun fact, that nightmare, Actually, that's not true to say. I'm gonna say this much, without getting too personal. That nightmare was one of the contributing factors to the reason why I got used to falling asleep with music playing in my ears. There were other reasons that were like more of like the reason for it, but falling asleep to listening to something was something I started when I was a kid because I was afraid of my own heartbeat because of the Tommy Pickles thing. I did eventually get over it, by the way. I was a fucking toddler. Obviously, I got over it. By the time I got over it, though, I was like already in the habit of falling asleep to listening to things. So I was already like listening to things while falling asleep. And obviously, I had like other reasons that I don't really want to get into. God, I keep fucking double pressing space thinking I have my jetpack and I fucking don't. I feel so naked. What am I need the reinforced plates. So, to make reinforced plates, we need to make 5. So, okay, we need to start getting cable. Okay, so we have cable. We need screws. Are you a water tribe, part of the water tribe today? I must be from how fucking brick it is constantly in my goddamn house. But also, I kind of like wearing this cloak. Ice Climbers cosplay. I gotta get a giant mallet. Yo, we out to cosplay Ice Climbers for a con?
This is ridiculous.
Shut up, Ada. I should probably put more portable mines on there. You know, I just realized I should clip that that nightmare story. That would probably make a good TikTok. Now I think about it. I haven't told that story to like anyone really. You guys are like the first people to like really hear it. It's not like that. It's not like it's like a private story or anything. I just never really thought to tell it. Is that another? Is that iron? Yeah, that's iron. We'll come to that once we're like making reinforced plates, because then we're gonna be hurting for more iron. Right now, we're not really hurting. We're kind of hurting for copper. This way. I want to rush getting the MAM because I want to rush getting the Blade Runners. I cannot fucking run everywhere. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna be running everywhere like some kind of peasant. Oh man. Do you guys remember your first nightmares? Or your earliest nightmares? I'm trying to remember if there was any other nightmares I had when I was a kid. For sure there were, but I just don't remember. Sadly, yes. I can't tell you any more nightmares that I had when I was a kid, but I can tell you that ever since I was a kid, I've had... Actually, not really much as an adult. Not even as a teenager, really. But when I was a kid, one of them was very stupid. I was put in a room where my mother was on one side and an evil robot version of her was on the other, and I had to choose. It was very obviously a robot. Was that after a episode of SpongeBob, might I ask? What if Mr. Krabs is a robot? I bet. Did you end the dream not choosing? Mine was parent related too. I wonder. I'm gonna need like a child psychologist to come in and give context on whether or not your first nightmares about your parents being about your parents mean something. Surely, right? I don't think I've ever actually had a nightmare that was about my parents. At least not directly. Like, they weren't the aggressors. I've definitely had nightmares that my parents were in, probably. Oh. We've reached the requirement that we make the reinforced plates. Oh, so I was gonna say that when I was a kid, I had a horrible fear. A fucking disgustingly embarrassing fear of masked figures. Of any variety. I did not like mascots. I did not like clowns. I did not like people wearing masks. I did not like people with face paint. And it was really bad. I don't mean like, oh, like, you know, they kind of give me heebie-jeebies. I mean like, I would fucking tantrum whenever I saw people like that. I actually remember this very vaguely, and my mom tells me stories all the time. But we went to a circus, and the entire time I was just not having fun. Like, I was one of those kids that were ruining the experience for everyone else, probably. Because while everyone else was enjoying the circus, I was horribly fucking crying. Because I was like, why are these people with face paint? Why are there clowns? They're scaring me. My mom had an opportunity to take us to I forget what they called it, but it's like Santa on Ice, right? It's like one of those like Christmas space. There's like a fucking word for it. It's like the famous one in New York that's in Times Square, but it's like basically like Santa on ice, and then like you go and you say hi to Santa, right? And it's all this cool shit. And my mom, she luckily had the opportunity to take us to one of those, and she did. Of the Dollar General Elmo? What the fuck are you talking about? So my mom took us to one of those fuck, why am I brain farting? Plays the on ice shit. Elmo in Times Square? No, it wasn't that. It was actually like Santa, like human Santa. And my mom took us, and apparently once we got to the segment where it was just like, oh, send the kids up, they can come to the rink to say hi to Santa and stuff, I hid so much. I hid in my jacket like Kenny does in South Park.
It has many
I literally, so I'm gonna recreate it.
I'm
gonna let you talk.
Were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Thank you, Ada. So I shit you not, the entire time while my mom was trying to fucking get us to go down and say hi to Santa, I was like this, just like this the whole time, just completely scared shitless, crying, just like this. And my mom said that she just had to fucking keep putting her hand in front of my face to make sure I was still breathing, and that she felt bad. My brother went down. He didn't give a shit. My brother wasn't scared. I was terrified. I was mortified. Mom took me to the circus. I was fucking mortified. We went to Disney World. We had the opportunity to go to Disney World. Every single fucking time. My mom got no good pictures of me in Disney World. because every single time one of those mascots would come and say hi, I would be terrified. In fact, there was a village that we got to stay in, like a little part of the resort thing, and it was like an animatronic, I guess. There was like this animatronic tree that was like on the side of like a dining area there, and it was like served as like their clock essentially. Like at a certain point of time, it would be like, oh, it's this time. Yada yada is being served right now. Go eat. It was supposed to be like a cute little magical thing. I would fucking scream and run the second that tree started talking. That shit was, and then like even like I had no pictures of Mickey or Minnie because I was terrified. I was like, nope, I don't want no mascots. I don't like any fucking masked individuals. Halloween wasn't fun for me either. I was a scaredy cat. I was a scaredy cat when I was a kid.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO, Katerina Parks.
Nice.
It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
I thought you were going to say you attacked him. Nah. My fear never led to me attacking people. Just being very fucking afraid. I had some resistance, you know. I wasn't a fucking
This fruit,
monster.
dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
By the way, this shit, I don't know what this is called in games. Research trees, I guess. Any crafting or base building game that has research trees, feed them to me. Straight to the veins, right here.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive
Fucking
color,
love these
is
games, man.
compatible with
I
the
love this
human
feature in
digestive
games.
system
Every
and
time I
has been
play
added to the
with my
object
friends,
scanner.
I play to get to the MAM,
Further
and then I
research
try
is
to unlock the
available.
entire MAM tree while they actually play the game. That's also why I like Stardew, because of the community home. What do you mean, mushroom? Okay. I was gonna say, sir, excuse me, that's called the bacon agaric. Do not change the name. I was about to be offended. Alright. Blade Runners.
The crystalline mineral was a previously unknown variation of quartz, with uniquely large and flawless crystals.
Oh, we are a
normally only
little ways
found
out.
in
We need to make
synthetic
silica.
quartz. The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Should we do the... Alright, let's do the... We'll do the fix this tree in a sec. Let's actually, for starters... Let's get this started, right? Oh, you know where you gotta actually get started? Hold on. Okay, so they all take... Let's start with this. Oh, we need iron plates? Did we not just make iron plates? I guess we didn't. We're gonna put the foundations down. Man, I was, But you know what? Low-key, I'm gonna blame my brothers for how much of a fucking fraidy cat I was when I was a kid. Cause... they showed me a bunch of horror shit when I was way young. I was thrusted into horror way young. And I don't mean like... the boogeyman. I'm talking about like gore, like slasher films, bruh. You know what was actually inappropriate? Like horribly fucking like, why would you show this to a kid? My brothers made me watch this first and second Chucky films. Chucky and the Seed of Chucky. You know how fucking horrified of... No, I think Seed of Chucky was third. Because Bride of Chucky was the second one, right? Am I remembering that? That's kind of fucked up. Dude, you know how, like, not okay I was after fucking seeing the Chucky films, man? It's like I was baptized that day, bro. I became a new man. Alright. So we're gonna do like that. And then we're going to add this to the 5th slot. I need to bind. Hold on. Let's do some key bindings. Now that I have this mouse, we're gonna do some key bindings. Where is the... like here. Right? And then let's do... where's the scanning? Resource scanner, we'll do that. Binding is currently bound to shortcut 10 in another context. Rebind anyway? No, don't then. We'll do that. And then... where's the ping? I mean, we're not gonna need the ping really, but I just want to have that option. Am I blind? Where's ping? Vehicles, menus, build, player movement, equipment, player. Use emotes, flashlight, dismantles, customizer. Ping. There you go. Okay. Now we got it. Now we're in business. There we go. So, can we get this below? Thank you. Let's build this foundation like this. Dismantle that, and then rebuild the miner. So that we can do it to the foundation's grid. And we'll also dismantle the smelter to do the same. Okay. How much is in here? That's a lot of iron. We can low-key start... what does it take to make constructors? That. Okay. Let's get 2 constructors going. Dude, do you guys remember the early days of the internet? Like the lawlessness of the early days of the internet? Like you can still kind of stumble upon people dying on social media, so it's not even like it's better now. But back in the day, man, like I've seen beheadings on Facebook, dude. They used to be on YouTube too, like a little bit. Well, not beheadings, but it used to be really fucking crazy the shit you can just stumble upon on the internet back in the day, man. Before people had rules to it. To this shit. Some fun times though. Yeah, it was just a lot of games of extreme stick figure gore. Oh man, but let me tell you something. Those stick figure animations I used to love so much. I was so into those stick figure animations. Like the stick figure fighting. Let me tell you, I was into Shout. I think it's called Xiao Xiao. What's the name of that one popular stick figure character? Xiao Xiao. Hyun's Dojo. I would really watch a lot. God, it's been a while. I can't really remember more. There was one called Doors, where it was like a stick figure guy running through a bunch of doors and then like fighting whatever was behind the door, and it's like that was really fun. I remember like watching Doors. In fact, I think actually Hyun started doing. They only did 5, I think, but they would do stick figure fight animations for League of Legends. Fun fact. And I was in one of his streams of him making the 4th one? Was it the 4th one? First of all, does he even still have these up? I'm gonna look this up. Stick figure champion spotlight, I think. League? What was it called? Stick figure spotlight. Yeah. So, it was the 4th one, Final Eclipse. I was in one of his streams while he was working on that one. And if he has a VOD of it, you actually might catch a moment. Cause I remember there was a moment where I was just like I remember I wrote in his chat, I feel bad for poor Kennen, because he was animating the part where Jax was like just procking off of Kennen. And I was like, poor Kennen. And he like acknowledged it. And I remember that was my first time getting acknowledged by a person who was streaming. So if that stream is still up, you can watch Kid Me get acknowledged by Hyun. That was a very adorable, special moment for me when I was younger. But yeah, I used to love watching Hyun's Dojo and stuff, like all the stick fights. To the point where whenever I was in church or in class and shit, and I was just bored out of my mind, I would take like a blank page and just like draw out like a giant battlefield of a bunch of stick figures like fighting each other. It used to be so fucking elaborate too. Like I would know exactly who's fighting who and who's aiming at what. God, man, I used to get so much enjoyment out of drawing. I wish I could get that spark back for drawing. How about Interactive Buddy? I knew about Interactive Buddy, but I never actually watched Interactive Buddy. But I know which one you're talking about. That's the one that's like it's like the little gray creature, or like the gray stick figure that's like in a box room. You can like fucking fling them around and shit. That was Was that Interactive Buddy? Or am I misremembering? That's right, yeah. We need a copper. Oh. We need more copper. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's still archived somewhere, no? I don't see why they would get rid of it. Oh. Wait, Flash went away. That's why they would get rid of it. But, isn't there a way to still play Flash games? You just found a working version? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised someone adopted it. I used to love playing Flash games. I'm not gonna lie, I should find a like Flash player that I can download locally to my computer and like try to see if I can play some old Flash games. Because I think you can still download old Flash games, just not really play them. I mean, unless they're like hosted on a site like the one you found. But I would love to go back and play some of the old Flash games I used to play, like on Miniclip and stuff. It's like a Flash player emulator thing, yeah. I gotta get on that, man. Relive some childhood games, dude. Is Cool Math Games still open? Dude, what do kids still play? Do kids play Cool Math Games? God, I hope that God, Cool Math Games. Cool Math Games is still open. Same logo. Oh, they got merch now. We got Suika on here. 100 Doors Challenge. Dude, I remember Cool Math Games was so fucking fire. Because, like, at the time anyway, it would actually be, like, math games. But there would be some, like, games that are just straight up, like, not math games. But, like, what you could do is that you can, like, have a tab with the math game open. And then, like, have a tab with the not math game open. And then just play, like, Bloxors or Orbs, I think it's called. And then whenever a teacher would come by, you could just quickly swap over to the fucking math game. Kids don't use a computer anymore? Now that's cap. I'm pretty sure they still do. Probably not as much, granted, but I think they still do. Also, I'm going to Cool Math Games, and they've really expanded their category. Cool Math Games, the game. Oh, they added the Papa's series. So they have Papa's Freezeria, Papa's Cupcakeria, Papa's Pizzeria, Papa's Donateria, Bakeria, Burgeria, Cheeseria. Man.
Today's kids will never know.
I really should be building constructors for this shit. Why haven't I? It's a real question. What do I need for constructors? I have enough for one. Well, okay, let's reconnect this bullshit. Left control. I need to... Okay, that's the problem with doing this incline shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna just keep all this shit leveled. Because I'm gonna kill myself if I have to... I mean, sorry. I'm gonna not have fun if I have to do this more. I gotta really drop that saying out of my vocabulary. I don't know why I keep fucking doing that accidentally. Okay, so you go back to here. You go back to here. Oh, are we gonna need to build a new burner, actually? Okay, so let's throw this in. Throw this in. Collapse sort. Let's clear some inventory space real quick. And let's also stop going for those packages for now. Those Christmas packages. Apparently you could be nice to Interactive Buddy. I thought he was just supposed to blow up. No, it's just we're sadistic children. And we want to blow it up. I just realized this is even freaking lined up properly. What is this? Why is this? Also, I should probably just... Right? Oops. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that you can't get it to be actually perfectly lined. Are you kidding me? I'm about to redo the foundation. Oh, that's terrible. This is the worst thing ever. So then that means that this foundation is not on the world's grid. So if I grab this Mark 1 and aligned it like this, I need to like... Is this lined up? Can I get it to like be side by side real quick? I can't tell if it's lined up. Okay, hold on. We gotta grab this line and then kind of like... This looks lined up. Is it lined up? Is that lined up? This looks pretty lined up. Okay. This looks better. Okay. I was getting nervous there. That is a lot of stuff in my inventory right now. Let's kind of also cut this off real quick. And cut this off real quick. Yep, that puts that there. That is fine. We need to put another personal... How much does it take to make a personal? Oh, we should probably also put the equipment. Personal box. Personal storage. Throw these in there. Transfer stacks of all tech. Control click. There you go. We love games with fast management shortcuts. Okay, so boom, smelter lined up. It don't even got to be that far away. Just like that. Enough that we can do the conveyor belt. How we change the... There you go. Okay. And then this can go into a smelter. Not unless I do not have cable. I need more cable. I also should go pick up cable from the whatchamacallit? The other miner. Okay. Which I believe is on this hill right here. Hello. Give me your stuff. Thank you very much. Okay. So, now we get the constructor. Oh, we need to expand this. Right? And then what we can do is pick that up so it's out of the way. Do it that way and then snap it. Put it close so we don't have to use that much conveyor belt. Okay, and we tell this one to make plates. Okay, wait, so then... how much ore? This digs up 30 ore per minute. And then this processes 30 iron ingots per minute. So it's 1 per minute. So this is 1 to 1. And to make iron, this makes 20. So it needs 3. God, this is the part where it's just breaking my brain. The math part. Okay. So this needs 3 iron ingots to start, and then they can make 20 per minute. It makes 2 each time it does. I can't. I think it's I think we're under. I think we're a little under. So we would have to connect to be. We need to connect 2 iron into this to have it be on par, right? Is that how that works? Also, I gotta go get some more concrete. Okay, well, either way, in terms of wiring this bad boy, we can get away with putting this on that power line. Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. Okay, we need cable. We need copper wiring. We're gonna put this on. We're gonna try to even out and separate all of our lines so that we can kind of have like a nice neatness to it. Right now we need to build up our copper. Early on is a lot of hand making stuff. Which is why I'm glad you guys are here to chill with me and vibe and talk about shit. Talk about some bull here. Let's stream the Boondocks and Subway Surfer. What? That's a very specific combination of things. And open 3 more games. Is there a specific reason? Like, are you that? Do you need that much stimulation? Yes. That's too many games for me. At the same time? Subway Surfer is already pretty involved. Okay, so this is all the wire we need for this next section. Mining sounds. Satisfactory mining sounds to fall asleep to. Okay, whoa. What happened to my slide jump there? Okay, so right here, we're going to start the power pose for the... Right, okay, so here's how we're going to do these. We're going to organize these like this as much as we can, right? So let's kind of collapse these. Rightmost is going to be for this one. I think we can do that, right? And then wire that over there. Yep. Okay. And then this one will be wired to this one. Oh, I fucked up. This is not meant to be wired to this one directly, but rather this was be wired to that, and that to this, so that it's not using a slot. Okay, so this is 1-to-1. So as this gains ore, it's gonna be smelting them at the same rate. I need to. Oh wait, I need to unlock the energy stats, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's do the logistics tab so we can get the energy stats, because this is gonna keep being inefficient if we don't have like the full energy stats for it. For now, we can put this one back. Right? And then connect that to this one. And then that to this. And then this, we don't have mergers, right? Because we didn't do logistics. All right, let's hurry up and get this shit done for the fucking, what do you call this thing? Milestone. That's the word. I knew it. You didn't need to tell me. My brain is a steel trap. Yo, how many of you guys in the chat growing up had vehicles like rollerblades or skateboards or bikes? Nope, too scared of hurting myself. Yeah, I didn't have rollerblades or skateboard for that reason. I did have a bike though. I really did like that bike. I liked that bike a lot. It ended up getting stolen and chopped up for parts, but I missed that bike. I used to remember that bike so well, but now that I think about it, I actually don't remember what that bike looks like. I just have vague memories. I remember it had like not a bulky frame, but it was like fairly bulky. It was painted chrome. I remember that. It was like almost like clearly spray painted chrome. Had some kind of like black and white decals on it that looked like graffiti. It was like sharp graffiti along the body. The seat and the spokes looked normal. There was nothing special about those. Okay. So now that's done.
Milestone reached. Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space
we got
and
everything
enhance
here.
the productivity of your factory.
Part assembly?
Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in, visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each staring at you with hope and tears in their eyes.
We're gonna do solid
Breathe
biofuel.
out, feel refreshed and focused on your duties.
Also, Ada, what the fuck are you talking about? I learned to ride a bike in Italy on a farm and I rode directly into a ditch. Oh. Well, you learn how to do that real quick. Also, you sure it was a bike and not a Vespa? I'm joking. Hi, cat. Out here being a sweetheart. Come here. I haven't seen you all day. Hi. How you doing? I love how you just flop into my lap. You just go straight baby mode. Hi, how's it going? You don't want to be held? Okay. I ain't gonna force you. Alright, so next thing on the docket is getting this obstacle clearing shit done. You also rode your bike into the barn. Did they not teach you what brakes were? Or were you like the kind of kid that would like lock up? I was too dumb to understand. Okay, fair enough. So you for sure were the type of kid to like panic and lock up. Yep. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's partly whoever was teaching you's responsibility to like show you how to like not lose confidence and keep control. So I don't fully blame you. We have a lot of iron we gotta process. Holy shit. Then you never wanted to do any of it when I got back home because it's a ditch, here it's a car. There it's a ditch, here is a car. Okay, I see what you mean. I still, you know what's remarkable? I am more afraid of getting hit by a car now as an adult than I was as a kid. Which actually is not that remarkable. When you're pretty fearless when you're a kid. I used to ride in the streets when I was younger. No fucking helmet. Now I think about it, how fucking lucky. I thought about getting a bike too. But I just don't have the room for it. Get me up there. God damn it. Okay, well, let's start expanding this. Alright, so we can take this power pole and put it here instead. Take this line, connect that, disconnect that line, grab this, put to that. Actually, it should have been here. I'm a fucking amateur. Good lord, when will I ever learn? And then one here. And one here, but I don't have the concrete for it, so we can just forego that. And then that one will connect to this one. And we're going to do it along the lines like a grid. There you go. This is probably filled to the brim. Okay, so... Oh, we gotta do this fucking logistics. I forgot. I was like wondering why I'm not getting the info on this. Okay, let's grab the... We have a bunch of iron here, right? We can kind of use that. In concrete. No, we used up all the concrete just now. How much does it take to make a... We could make a portable miner. We could make 2. Oh, I have to... Okay. What we're gonna do is we're going to add these portable miners to the... What is it? The fucking node over here. I just realized this doesn't have connection anymore. There you go. Boing. These guys are bouncy, by the way. Okay, so... Pick that up. Put those bad boys there. And now we're getting it 300 at a time. Still a manual operation, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Get that concrete processed. We should be rocking. We waiting. Okay, cool. So, God, we gotta start doing some of the Fixmas stuff just so we can get rid of this fucking... So we can get some of these Christmas presents out of the way. Alright. Research it.
The purpose of Fixmas is to build and decorate a giant Fixmas tree with style. The Fixmas category has been added to your build menu. Gifts are the basic resource from which many other festive parts are made. Like Fixmas branches, which can be crafted in the constructor. In an effort to make this event meet bare minimum efficiency quotas, I have disabled the ability to craft these resources by hand.
You fuck, why?
That glitter got everywhere. You're welcome.
Yo, the glitter got everywhere. Don't give me that fucking excuse. Okay. Oh, we gotta go back to that copper node. Grab more copper. Okay. So, that's all the cables we have for this. Now we just need to do the screws. As soon as that hits 500, we're going to start crafting the screws. Alright, and then now the thing that will actually take the longest is going to be crafting all that concrete. Chat, how much does a bike cost nowadays? They're probably hella expensive still, right? Like even with the rise of e-bikes and stuff. Because it's like it's still a hobby thing. Let me look at bicycle. Okay, they're... Well, like any good... It varies. It's like either low hundreds to like reaching 1,000. This is gonna be a rabbit hole. What is it? What is considered a good bike brand? This is where I get all like the fucking cyclists who come in. Arby's. You said Arby's is a good bike brand? They got meats, not bikes. I'm gonna shop Dick's. Dick's has bikes for fucking $450, man. And this is on sale. What? Home Depot's got bikes? Why does Home Depot have bikes? Okay. Here's your screws. And then here's your concrete. Let's go grab more of that concrete. I feel like if you're already paying this price, you might as well go ahead and like pick yourself up an electric bike then, right? Unless you're specifically trying to do like hike, like mountain biking. I don't even know if I would want a mountain bike. I think I'm just chill with a nice pedestrian bike. God, I would want a bike just to freaking have the nostalgia of riding a bike again. BMX hybrid, comfort cruisers, the road, or a dishwasher. A dishwasher is a good investment. Man, I'll get a dishwasher once like I have nothing else to buy. Dishwashers are one of those appliances where it's like, it's not that I think that they're useless, but it's just me personally, I don't see myself really using it. I'm the kind of person where like, I'm gonna wash the plates and then store them in the dishwasher, but I'm probably gonna end up washing the plates myself anyway.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel,
Okay,
created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage.
Let's grab the
your
biomass
pocket
and convert
dimension has
this.
been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could
I will be
if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated. Fun, fun, fun.
Yeah. I know my factory went down. Dude, I love that sound, by the way. The that something in your factory went down sound where you hear the power go out. Fun fact about that sound, it's universal. We used to have a lot of funny moments back when I played this with my friends when we were younger. Because we'd be all quietly in Discord playing the game. Just like all doing our own thing. Like I'd be out doing the ma'am. And they're doing like whatever endgame stuff. And then we hear the fucking... we would hear the shit go down. The fuse go down. And then one of us would be like, yo... What happened? And then one of us would be like, no. Just give me a second. So funny. It's just the fucking silence of everyone just vibing playing the game. Broken by the sound of everything shutting down and then everyone being like, who did it? Who fucked it? You have been playing for 2 hours. No harm in taking a fresh sip of fixed bottled water. You know what? Thank you for keeping me hydrated. I will take a sip. Chat, water break. Water break. We keep hydrated in here. Excuse me. Is the sound of the pod re-entering atmosphere? You know, I was thinking about your dishwasher comment, Jade, and thinking about like, well, if I don't want a dishwasher, like what appliance would I get? But I'm gonna be real, like, it's probably because like the place where I live at right now is a little small, but I don't think there's a single appliance I would buy right now. Like, I cannot justify a single appliance in this house right now because I already have all the ones that I need. And anything else? A blender? I have a blender. I already have a blender. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have all the essential ones. Good to know. Didn't I make you a milkshake once? Using that blender? Yes, it was so good. I was gonna say, like, yeah, I had a blender. No, not had. I have a blender. If I ever moved and had my like an actual like house like with space, like genuine space, then I would start considering appliances. And the first appliance I would want to buy for myself is a meat freezer. Not like a room one, but it's like one of the like the little small ones that are like a chest kind of, like they're on the floor. Yeah, but I just found a working version. How about... What are you talking about? Oh, the chat scrolled. Never mind. Okay, actually, hold on. Split this, split that, put that together, put that in, turn it on. Put that in, turn it on. Alright, so the solid biofuel is gonna burn even slower than before. It's gonna be really good. So this one's consuming 17, this one's consuming 10. So we're doing a good job by having them split off. Is there anything else here that we could have done? No, I haven't found a bacon yet. I could use. I gotta go find more of these critters to cause problems with, so we can get the gun. The fucking rebar gun. What the hell? Are these screens always here? I guess let's do some more. Well, actually, hold on. So, what is something I need right now? The part assembly is something I need to do right now, but let's do all the other shit first. Well, actually, before we start any of this, let's get our factory situated, because our factory is still mostly manual. So let's focus on that. Okay. Let's go get more concrete. Oh! I'm dropping in looking for my concrete. We're gonna eventually come with a chainsaw and fucking clear all those trees out of the way so they're not blocking me. Okay, so this is maxed out on iron plates. Wait, did we not do the thing that gives me the information about that? What the fuck? Am I wrong? Field research. Building efficiency stat. Yeah, when did I get... What? Why is it still locked? Is there a different building efficiency stat that I unlocked? You could just see it regardless. They took it out? They like locked it behind something? It's interesting. Okay, well. So that's filling up. Let's rearrange these baddies. Right? And then let's go make that concrete. We never actually made the concrete. Hooey! I gotta sit up. I'm getting too leisured in my chair. It's making it hard to see me. There you go. Okay. So now with this concrete, we're gonna flatten out the area a little bit more. And we'll fix that bottom part later. God, I fucking... Satisfactory is one of those games where, like, I'm in love with the fucking soundtrack of it. So, line it up there. Line it up there. Wasn't it? Okay. Can I not line up with this? Okay, so like right here, right? It's slightly off. And that's because of the angle that the miners are at. You can't like... You can't snap to grid the miners, unfortunately. Oh, we gotta make 2 reinforced plates. Okay, so rods. Screws. Reinforced plates. I noticed that if you try using the mouse keys to summon the tool menu, it likes to misbehave a little bit. Okay, so that is lined up here. So now... Okay, yeah, that's straight. Yeah, that's straight. And we can have this one doing rods. So this takes in... Wait, 15 per minute? Oh, because it's a rod instead of the plate. So this takes in 15 per minute and it spits out 15 rods per minute. Okay, so this is like 1-to-1. Okay, so theoretically speaking, I'm eating ice cream now because that milkshake was mentioned. I would love to have a milkshake right now, I'm not gonna lie. I really wish I could. Okay. So this should result in no power outages. This should be good. And then, in terms of the platform, let's do this number. And then we'll do 4 out. And essentially we're going to be grabbing that concrete. We're going to turn this miner over here. And we're going to do this going in this way. Boop. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Alrighty. Okie dokie. Stop dropping this Fixmas stuff on me! I have too much Fixmas stuff, bro. You know what I gotta do? I gotta build another constructor. Let's build another constructor. Actually, we should build another biomass burner. We're gonna need copper. We gotta go pick up some copper. Oh my god, I should just use these reinforced plates. What the fuck? Alright, let's place that over there. And then get a smelter. Oh, you still need the wire. Right. That's why I wanted the copper. Dude, Satisfactory is one of those games. I think I might have said it earlier, but Satisfactory is one of those games where, like, the entire soundtrack I fucking love. I really do appreciate the soundtrack for this game a lot. Sometimes I hear it at work because we have some of the Satisfactory songs on our little jukebox, and it was part of the reason why I decided to come into Satisfactory and get into it, because it was just like listening to that music and just like the vibe that this game's music has is so like it just puts you in the mood. You just wanna build a factory to this music. You just want to deforest the planet to this music, man. Lo-fi beats to chill and deforest the planet to. Okay, who has free... You, Loki, have a free enough line. right? So we'll put that. Where's the storage container? This doesn't look. This does not need to look good. This is just about getting all these things out the way. Let's grab the last few before we dump them all into the fucking crates of hell. Did we gain the ability to scan for quartz? We did. How are we looking in terms of quartz scans? It's probably gonna be a minute before we get a ping, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a deep one. Okay, so the quartz are all a bit away, which is like understandable. Ooh, I almost started getting poisoned there. Wait, what about Caterium? I think that's even deeper away, right? Caterium is usually like a good minute away. What is that? Oh, actually not that deep. We're gonna need the quartz for the boots. I thought it was Caterium that led to the good old boots, but it's not. It was the quartz that did. Just collecting biomass for the second biofuel burner that we're gonna put in. Sorry if this is making you motion sick for the people watching. I'm not exactly a graceful first-person gamer. I'm more of like a radically looking around like a bird kind of first-person gamer. Grab all this, all the wood. Okay, let's hit that copper one more time. I believe it was indeed this. And then let's build all the wire we need. And then once we get that hooked up to the smelter here, we're gonna take the two smaller miners that are there and put that on the copper node. Oh, that's beautiful for the environment, all that smog. Okay, let's go ahead and drop that in there. Get those out. Okay. Copper. Let's get all this copper did. My foot. We mining away, trying to get this copper. What up, Scratch? You know, if I didn't name you JoJo, Scratch would have been a good considering name for you. From how many times you've scratched the shit out of me in my life. And you've only been in my life for 2 years! The queen is unbothered. Oh, JoJo. She's staring at me. I think she's about to hunker down for a nap soon. She always does this. She like get on top of her tower and just stare at me. And then like eventually she'll go to sleep. It's weird because it's like she'll just be up there and stare at me. And if I try to interact with her, she'll either run away or just like bite and scratch me. But it's like love biting and shit. But like she's up there and she does not want me to touch her. She just wants me to let her observe. Any form of trying to interact with her while she's up there will be seen as a form of aggression, and she will retaliate. Oh, she's starting to lay down. She's got her little toy snake. Hold on. Get her up there. It's a little scrat. It's a little scrat that smells back. Okie doke. Now we get the wires. Whoa, wire. I swear, I'm sure this is probably a joke within the community, but sometimes Satisfactory feels just as much of an idle game as it does a base building game. Because while you're doing these handcrafts, you just kind of alt-tab and just do other things. I will say I'm going at a fucking snail's pace compared to my friends. They fucking speedrun this game like crazy. They get at a monstrous pace. I spend too much time worrying about the aesthetic of things. I'm telling you, man, this fucking soundtrack. Every time I hear it. Oh, you know what I gotta also set up? I also gotta set up the biomass stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Why are you so pretty? She's got big ass fucking eyes, man. That's like the one thing about cats that like when the cats have big fucking eyes. It's like I can't get mad at you for staring at me with those big ol' eyes, because it's like, why are you staring at me with them big ol' eyes, man? You adorable little fuck. Okay. Smelter online. Smelter established. I need this to be... Yep. So then I can do that. Smelter was not what I needed. I needed constructor. That's why I started this whole thing to begin with. I love my ability to pay attention to my own self. Concrete. There you go. Okay, so this is where we start. Okay, Okay, we don't have lifts yet, so we're gonna have to do this a little ugly. Ignore the way this looks now. Once we have actual lifts, this will not look like this. But for now, this is gonna be the gross shit we're gonna be dealing with. Where is... Did we lose the pole that was here? No. Okay, so this pole goes to that. How much are you consuming on this grid right now? Shows the amount of power being produced on this grid. Maximum amount of power on this grid can supply. It's the maximum amount of power that would be consumed if all machines on the grid were active. It would be risky. But right now, we can put them all together here. Because right now, I think some machines are halted, so they're not gonna be grabbing. We're gonna leave things like this. Oh wait, probably shouldn't yoink from that, because it's gonna override the grid. Oh, it's not overriding the grid. Okay, well then I won't grab from this, because it will for sure will start overriding the grid. Let me grab this shit. Fixmas events. Which one is it? This one. Okay.
Candy canes are used to create several items.
Yep.
In this case, when combined with the Xeno Zapper, you will gain a piece of equipment perfect for use against anyone on my naughty list. Like whoever hard-coded and black-boxed this event.
Yo, Ada, why are you looking for blood, bro? Okay, let's get a fucking Bunsen burner going. That's what we need. We actually, unironically... Oh, okay, so... Biomass burners. We're gonna put them... lined up as much as we can. Actually, we should do this. Here to that one. And then do one next to it. Okay, so let's disconnect this. This one is gonna have its own dedicated one. That way we can do another fucking turn that into candy cane. Grab... Oh, we should probably put a power pole. Right. Get this. We don't have iron plates. Well, either way, I want to wire this to... Oh, we don't even have cable either. I want to wire this one to the miners. This one's going to go to the miners. That one's going to go to the other intermediary ones. So we're going to disconnect that. Connect it to that. This one's going to go to this. So this can disconnect. Instead, this is going to connect to that one. Okay. So let's go get more copper and concrete. Oh, and iron plates. That's what we need. We need more iron plates. You, friend, give me iron plates. And then we go get more copper. Pick up some of these bad boys along the way. Oh, and then the miners. So okay. So now we're gonna get copper a little faster. I know we should just put an official miner there, but let's get our actual power more situated before we do this. I should make a system that's processing okay, so I should make a system that's processing the trees and shit into the biomass. What is that, constructor? We do it along here. And then do logistics on our organization. Oh, we do have the fucking lift. Right. We still missing cable. Actually, I don't want to put this all the way back there. It's gonna be like up here. Yeah, like right there. Okay. Let's go get cable. Alright, that's enough cable. And then we grab this constructor. Oh, I think I'm seeing what's happening. So remember how earlier I said that the game seems to not like you using the mouse keys for it? I think it's that it's having issues distinguishing when you're doing a mouse key action if you're also oh, sorry, hold on. Okay, there you go. It's having a problem distinguishing the mouse key action if you're also pressing other keys. So like, if I do this, right, it's like not really understanding that I'm trying to also bring up my 2 menu. But when I let go of everything else and then press 2, it does. Okay, so there you go. That's why it feels a little weird, because it's only grabbing it whenever I'm letting go of 2. This could be solid biofuel. So this is actually why we have to move this back. We have to make more reinforced plates. Put the storage container like right back here. We'll do leaves. We'll just handcraft the wood. Let's go make those reinforced plates. What are we looking for? We're looking for screws. All right, so you do you. You turn leaves biofuel. And then you do you. You can piggyback this network? Can you piggyback this network? No, try piggybacking this network. Right? How much is this? Okay, so even if it's maxed, it's not gonna it's not gonna fuck up. Well, now I need to supply these motherfuckers with some fuel. Alright, so we do need to get some biomass going. So we're going to start with the wood. We're going to take the wood and hand process these. And then turn that into solid biofuel and then split it 2 ways between the 2 machines. Alrighty. Alright, so we're going to be kind of good on biofuel for a minute. Because biofuel has a really slow burn rate, and we're getting a lot of it. So the idea being that, at least for now, the splitting of these into 4 different grids should be really good for our factory here. And JoJo's already knocked. She's clean out. She's clonking. She's honk shoe memeing. Okay, so now we take our solid biofuel. Did we make exactly 200? That's funny. Okay. So this is left and this is right. Wrong way. Throw that in. And throw that in. And then this should still be having... Oh yeah, they still have a lot of solid biofuel. Yeah, solid biofuel honestly is so good. And then what we could do is, if we wanted, is this too short out of an angle? Or we can do it. Which fuse blew? This one. Okay. So this one's using too much. So, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. So this one's 21. We gotta offload some things that are on that fuse. Let's take a look. So this one is grabbing this constructor and this constructor. Yeah, so these 2 constructors in the front, as well as this constructor, and then everything in the back process. Okay, so yeah, let's disconnect this. Right? And then let's reanalyze this. So reignite the fuse. So this puts it back at 12, which means we can only really add 8 more megawatts of power on this line. This one consumes 4. So what we can do is let's grab this. No, grab this and hook it up to this connector. And then how much is this using? Max capacity on this one is 8. Or max being consumed is 8. Actually, what's this one? This one is 14. Max capacity is 30. We can have this one connect to the miner. Because that one's connected to all the miners anyway. And that leaves this one freed for any future stuff. Okay, so what I wanted to do is over here. What's the foundations? Okay. Actually, that might be too much. Let's do one of these bad boys. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so and then grab one of these. And what we could do is over here get a splitter. And then splitter lined up here and there. Right? And then get this, line it up there. And then get that and go into there. And so now our biofuel is going to get evenly distributed amongst both these burners. And at the very least, these 2 burners are going to be kind of automatically fed as long as I'm feeding leaves into that one. Speaking of feeding leaves into shit, let me grab these candy canes. And are they even being... No, because these are Fixmas gifts. You don't take these. Oh, I'm so wrong. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this scenario here. Invalid aiming location. We're gonna do this. Right? And then we gotta get another splitter. Add it onto this line. And then we're gonna do this. And then have it do candy canes. And then we're gonna do that. Connect it to this line. There you go. I guess we're just gonna keep grabbing all the Fixmas gift stuff and kind of throwing it back into here. Alright, let's hand process some of these things. Except for the ores. It's iron. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna hand process this now. Should I? Let's do it now. I'm gonna hand process these while I go use the bathroom. Chat, be right back. Oh, wait. Oh, adjust this back. Okay. Yo, it's nothing but the sound of hammering that helps you take that piss, huh? Really refocuses you. Excuse me. Oh my god, we almost processed all this fucking iron. I might as well just finish up. And we have to throw this into the fucking thing with other iron that we have. So, is there something else I'm missing that's stopping me from being able to see the stats on my machines? Because I thought I was going to be able to see the usage stats on my machines, but for some reason they locked that away. And I thought I unlocked it, because there was one tier that said that I unlocked it, but then it's still not there. I'm going to have to figure that out. Maybe I only unlocked it for certain buildings. Okie doke. Grab the copper. We gotta throw the presents in there too. We gotta look for bacon agaric, actually. Now that I think about it. Okay. So this thing is kind of self-supporting. These things are going. Alright, we have our plates. We have our rods. I think now we can start grabbing the next space thing, the milestone. Oh, it's my favorite song in the game. Okay, we're gonna do one more to the left here. And this is gonna be the wall here. And then we're gonna go up a floor. But we need to start implementing the copper. So Let's get a line out here. I think the line for the miners can sustain one more. I don't think we're max capacity yet. No, we can get one more. Because the capacity is 30. We can get one more. So then can I grab... We're going to do this one a little bit loosey-goosey. Because this one's far away, so we're just going to have this one be pumped into our factory. Pick up the miner. Pick up the miner. Pick up the miner. Okay, so what we're going to do is put this shit pointed that way. Curve. So what does curve mean? I guess like this, right? Okay. Do we have the ability to do walls yet? We do. We have basic wall. Okay, so we're going to have... Grab this. We can use the foundation back. Okay. Turn this one into a small wall. Oh, sorry. Okay. Just for now, anyway. And we're gonna do this like that. And then line this up with it. Right. And then we are going to... It's a little awkward. But it works. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to put smelter right here. And then we're going to put constructor right there. Alright, so this should be able to connect to this grid. I'll put it even here. Right? Yeah, this is not using that much consumption. And then this... How did I manage to get that off center? How much is this using? 16 out of 20. How much does these use? 4? Oh, we're gonna be just on it. Yeah, we're gonna be just on it. It might cause some fuse pops, but it is what it is. Wait, I just realized that's because I put a smelter to a smelter. Ay, 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 ay. I promise I'm not always this empty-headed. Okay, cables. Get a couple of those. Screws, get a couple of those. Alright, reinforced plates, get a couple of those. Alright, big money, big money, big money, big money. Big moolah, big munchies. Grab this. Put it on level. And then put it like this. So how much do you actually take to make wire? Okay, it's still 4, so we're still gonna be just on. Do straight. Have it be. Ugh. Okay, that's good. And you do iron, copper. And now we're gonna have wire in. What we should do is we should make one more burner. Right? And we should put that burner attached to the constructor line. Hello. Oh, hello. Okay. Research. Alrighty.
Fixmas bows can be crafted from gifts in the constructor and can be combined with candy canes to make the candy cane decoration. Unfortunately for us both, this is only the first of several decorations, and you have been encouraged to spend your time and effort on these precision-engineered fleeting moments of joy.
Well, guess what we're gonna do? Actually, what is it? What's the recipe for that bow? Give me, golly. Thing, bow. 2 presents for bow. Oh my god, everything requires a fucking present. Let's make some more reinforced plates so we can have another constructor. Just make 4 reinforced plates just in case we need to make another constructor after that. Okay. Constructor number 2. Numero dos. Actually, you know what you can do? I kind of worked myself into a corner by doing these constructions next to that. But what we can do here is do this. Right? And hear me out, because it's going to be a little disgusting, but hear me out. Right? Okay, and then the bow. And this can be connected to that one specifically. And I think now is where I want to go out and explore some things. Oh, we gotta make that chainsaw. As a matter of fact. Hold on, let's go. Oh, we need the modular frames for that, right? Wrong way. Chainsaw. Oh, we don't. Oh, we actually don't. Okay, so we can make what it takes. We can do this. What needs the modular frame? Oh, the basher. I'm thinking about the basher. The basher needs the modular frames. I like the basher. That shit's funny. When you whack things with the basher, you guys will see. Okay, now the cables. Alright, now we can make a chainsaw. And now the chainsaw, if I remember correctly, yep, does need fuel. Should hold on to those materials because no reason to keep it there. We can keep those in there. We can throw these presents back into the thingy here. Okay, let's go collect some biofuel real quick, just so we can have some on our person. All right. That should be enough to get us some trees chopped. I should also do more of the advent calendar because there might still be some useful items in there. All right. So. Okay. So now we have a few. Bless me. Sorry. So we're going to start with all these trees over here. We're just going to go ahead and deforest this. Can we target that with the trees? No, we can't. We can't target that. We can't target any of this. We're just going to have to look at that ugly. Get rid of this. Get rid of these trees. Yeah, and that breaks all the rocks too. So it helps get rid of all the ugly shit, you know what I'm saying? All the ugly. Alright. And then last but not least, this big one. Yeah, baby. Just call me the tree killer. Look at that. I am the tree demolisher. Oh, actually, you know what? While we're at it. Golly damn. Chain effect. That's new, actually. The fact that they train the trees can like chain into each other and like splinter like that. At least that's new for me. Okay, so that gave us a lot of wood and a good amount of leaves. So now we can throw these leaves into the little system we got over here. And then we can grab some wood. Oh, we're gonna make an insane amount of biomass here. Yes, sir. And then what we're gonna do? Oh, we gotta actually convert this. We're gonna convert this, make two more, actually let's make one more, no, two more biomass burners. And then connect them to the, yeah, connect them to the rest of the grid. We could put one on the constructor line and the other one on the mine line. They're going to be redundancies, just in case. This is going to take a bit. Bing, 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 bing. So I love that fucking hammering noise because we're gonna be hearing a lot of it. Okay. And then Caterium was close by, wasn't it? But I kind of want to start doing the quartz because I want to. Not gonna lie, I really do want to get those Blade Runners, but I think we need to get the next tier of conveyor belts before we do that. Because I think the conveyor belts are gonna make it so that the miner is like pulling too much, and it won't like spit it out fast enough. Okay. So, biomass burner time. Gonna set it up right there. And then we're gonna set this one up like this. It doesn't matter, they're not facing the same way. These are not gonna use the conveyor belt to get across. Alright, split that in half. Do 1 to 1. And then connect this one to that line, just as a redundancy. And then what we can do is grab this, pop those suckers in there, and then grab this one and connect that to the constructor line. Oh, that's not the constructor line. This to the constructor line for redundancy. So now the constructor life has a max capacity of 50, and the mining line has a max capacity of 60. So we can actually really start doing some more work. This corner right here, you see how this is set up? This is obnoxious to me. I guess we should get that Mercer sphere that's up there, right? Let's kind of do one of these bad boys. And then we do that.
Harvest the scripture. Compose it into a blood song.
Yeah. Tell me your alien shit later.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts.
Oh, I see the curve now.
These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
Will do. Okay, so to the man we go. Alien technology. Oh, the SAM ore. Alright, let's get that Mercer in there.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals,
Gotcha.
allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture. Witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Saints us all.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method,
She did not
all
catch
of
up on
the
that.
original data is still untranslatable.
She just fucking glitched out and then didn't even really register the fact that she glitched out. Whoa, what's happening to Ada? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ada is corrupted by aliens? Oh, we need the fucking thingy. Give me day 4. Alright, check this out. Wow. You can get a snowman.
The red and blue Fixmas ornaments are produced from gifts, unsurprisingly, but this time in the smelter. Now I hope you listen to that, because I will not repeat it no matter how confusing this all is. Blame the original Fix-It Fun engineers. Most of them ended up in jail for various reasons. But do not worry, the event has since been vetted by the second generation of Fix-It Fun engineers, who were
Okay.
only sued.
Who were only sued. Gotcha. Okay, so I shouldn't worry because they were only sued, so they couldn't be that bad. What does it take to make that candy cane basher? I actually wouldn't mind having this. It makes me forego the. Is this the same damage as a Xeno Zapper? No, it's not. And I get to forego the modular frames to make it. So it's actually pretty good. Okay. We need to make 2 Xeno Zappers, though. I need to make some reinforced plates. Let's make some reinforced plates. Alright, now we have what it takes to make some reinforced plates. Alright, so Xeno Zapper time. 1, 2, and Candy Cane Basher. How festive. Look at that. Oh, look. It's cute. Oh, yeah. It's got a little twinkle to it. It's a twinkle of Christmas spirit to bonk people on the head with it. Alright, we're gonna... I thought I just saw... Okay, let's do the logistics, because we need to start getting these up. Okay. We want to level up our conveyor belts to be better. In anticipation. Sippy of Sam's Cola. Sippy. Just one sip. One little sippy. Give me the 92, please. Actually, we should just do this full. There's no reason to hold on to the fucking raw materials. Oh, we should, however, get rid of this biomass and then turn it into solid biofuel. Okay. So that's the concrete. The plates and the rods I can grab from the machines here. It's the reinforced plates. It's going to be a bitch and a half. Grab these plates. Grab these rods. Whoop. Bop and bop. Alright, let's start getting those reinforced plates. Oh, actually, hold on. How much do we need to make 50 of these. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, I hope you like handcrafting, because we're going to be here for a minute. Oh, chat, you know what we should be doing? Got you right now. I don't know why I haven't considered doing this. Should be playing League of Legends with you? I literally can't, so unfortunate. Would love to, but I literally can't. Still getting those Vanguard errors. And the support team for Riot has stopped responding to me. So, love that. Okay, this is still going. After this is done, we're going to process all the copper, and then while that's going, I'm going to put on a video we can watch while we're mining. Okay. Oh no, we need to make 300 plates straight up. We are not done. I am not a king. I am not a god. I am worse. 8 trucks from League of Legends, by the way. Okay, so that's that done. Now we got to get our screws in order. Back to the game. Okay, so we got our screws in. Oh, hold on. Okay, so we got our screws, and now we can make the reinforced plates. And while that's going, another. But this time I won't mute the game. I'll just lower it so we can still hear the game. Another. Okay. So, reinforced plates. Milestone. Pop that in. And then now we get the iron plates. I freaking keep forgetting I don't have a jetpack. Give me that. Alrighty. And then we pop this in. Hell yeah. And then I guess next thing we can do is
remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency.
Fuck it, let's do the resource sync.
Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list.
Oh, the
Stay
pod's gone.
efficient. Don't disappoint, fix it.
Okay, so let's pick up all the materials we can while we're waiting for it to return. It's yoink that. Yoink that. And we can yoink this. And then next we just need to wait for the iron plates to be done. Because we have the rods. We just need to get more iron plates. We got the concrete for it. And we got the copper wire. All right. What's the grind looking like? All right, we're ready here. Let's grab these iron plates. Where we? Over there. I got disoriented for a second there. Okay. Bop, bing, bop, boop. Send it. Okay, so we got the resource sink.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing
And now we need to do
materials
part
on
assembly.
Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation
Word.
of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency.
Oh, okay.
Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These
Gotcha.
coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more.
And I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Next time you have additional resources, just
Yep.
remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
So I'm gonna tell you one thing. I love cosmetic options, so I'm definitely gonna be investing to that shit. Not the wire. I kind of came for the rods because I need to get screws. Alrighty, so screws now. Get a couple, and then we're gonna build that awesome sink, or a shop actually, not the sink. The sink I'm gonna put probably on the second floor. I want to wait until we have more of a setup because I think I want to use the sink to get rid of extra materials that we don't need. Also, let me go ahead and do that so I can see how much. Okie dokie. Oh my god. Oh, biggest of stretches. Followed by the biggest of yawns. I'm getting fucking EP. I'm getting EP and EP. Okay. We can put that here. Wait, we have some tickets already. So we can grab these tickets. 25 tickets. And what can we buy so far? The factory cart. The boombox with some jams. Okay, some statues. Can we get any conveyor wall hole? Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Okay. Conveyor throughput. What is a conveyor throughput? They've added like actually more shit. Did they add any? These are all the same, right? Basic shelf unit? What the hell is a basic shelf unit? Oh my god. Can it hold 2 personal storage boxes? You can actually put the storage boxes on the... Oh, that's fucking massive. Did you add anything to the customizer? Yeah, the same paint finishes. That's fun. Same asphalt. Okay, same arrow patterns. It's not bad. Okay, these are all the same. That's pretty cool. Any cool foundations? Okay, I think I remember these foundations. In walls, yeah. Although I remember the windowed walls. Actually, no, they probably did look like that. In the architecture stuff. Personal elevator. Oh, an actual elevator now. Structural cable pack. Oh my god. Ventilation. And the cup. And these are just parts. Okay, so they did it. They did as added more. Golly. Alright, well then we're gonna be looking into this one. But I think we're gonna do that next stream. I think we're gonna end today's stream here. It was a nice chill time. Chat, thank you for hanging out with me, playing my comfort game. We're probably gonna play more of this. We're not done with Mall Sim. We're gonna go back to Mall Sim, but and also I'm always gonna be doing indie games, but yeah, it's a nice chill time. We kind of got all the we got the first iteration of the factory build here. Once I get the walls, we get a second floor, and then we're gonna pipe all these to the second floor to do more complicated things. And then we're gonna have to probably look for the other nearby iron to bring this in for extra redundancy shit. I just realized that thing has a Santa hat. That's funny. But alright, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for joining the stream. For this stream shout out, I want to shout out Jay Tamain for hanging out, being top chatter, and Tez for 2-month tier 1 sub. Shout out to the both of y'all for showing love. I love y'all. Appreciate it so much. Everyone else, thank you for popping in, being a part of the stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can catch these streams live. Actually, I did stream here on YouTube for this one, so you can catch these streams live here on YouTube and also on Twitch. So I'm going to try to do both. So, yeah, you can catch me wherever you prefer to catch me. If you're watching this on Twitch, I have YouTube. VODs of this will be available on YouTube. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in and being part of the stream. Catch y'all and be kind to yourselves. Love yourselves. Bye-bye. We're gonna put some music on. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Thank you for watching. 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 Bye.